MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. The Nats will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Caleb Smith starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're going to get a chance to look at a guy that is a little bit up and down throughout points of his career. A career ERA just over 4. When he's good, he can be really good. And when he's bad, well, let's just say he can be pretty bad at times. But it'll be interesting to see which one we see. He's a little bit of Jekyll and Hyde. Hopefully he's going to be a little bit more Jekyll than Hyde in this one here today.
Trey Turner is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. These Marlins, as they take the field this afternoon, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton digging in next. He swings and grounds it to short. Reined in. And there's one down now. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy hit over 340 last year. An incredible season. I watched him one day take a ball to left field, then he took one to right field, then he took one back up the middle. He puts together so many hits and has such a great swing that there's no wonder he hits over 340.
Pitch misses the throw down. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off of second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
The 1-0. There's a fastball that misses.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
Three and 0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
3-1 to Howie Kendrick.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Almost looked semi-intentional there. The bad news is that there are 2 men on base. The good news is that an inning-ending double play is now in order.
So 1 out here with runners at first and third. And that'll bring up the dynamic bat of Juan Soto. From the stretch. Grounded to short. He's got it. To second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Digging in, Ryan Zimmerman. In his career against this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. He's set, and the pitch.
Inside, ball.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Ramirez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Nationals 1. The Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Max Scherzer gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Marlins, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
Now here's the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, been a fairly decent start to the year. 3-2 in their first 5.
Hey, not an easy thing to do, D-Row, to get a sweep, a 3-game sweep on the road. They've won the first 2, looking to put a bow on this one here.
Yeah, to win 3 on the road, Dan, significantly difficult in today's game. You try and take care of business at home. This would be huge for this team.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Jonathan Villar. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Hey, last 2 pitches back to back, off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in on it is Eaton. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Time now for a glance at the Marlins lineup card in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Standing in now, Harold Ramirez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now the 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball. Three and 0 now.
That's the ball. 3 balls, no strike.
The pitch. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. In there, and it's full 3-2.
Full count.
Popped him up. And there's out number 2.
Batting first, the left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Scherzer gets the sign. Here it is. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
And there's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Left fielder coming in. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. It remains 1-0. Stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits.
Suzuki.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Well, today's game provides the visiting squad with a chance to complete the series sweep, guys.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Looking up is Dickerson. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot there from Kurt Suzuki. Second home run early in the year, and the Nationals move out in front here 2-0.
Wow, talk about a guy getting hot, right? Hits a bomb, hit one yesterday. Usually when he gets hot, he starts to hit them in bunches, and this could be the beginning of a very, very good hot streak.
Here's Starlin Castro. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and Castro's got himself a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Victor Robles digging in now, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The Nationals put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
This one isn't in the books yet, but when you're going for the sweep and you have a nice lead like they do early on here, things are looking awfully good for the sweep department.
I know he's been struggling early, but that pitch right there, well executed changeup, if he can mix that in, maybe he hangs around for a little while longer.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is.
2-2.
Good job by the catcher to keep the ball from getting too far away and allowing that base runner to get into scoring position. That keeps the double play in order, which they need, seeing as they've already given up 1 run in this inning.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
One and 2 to the Nationals pitcher. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2. Popped up. Birdie over to his right. And that's in there. Base hit. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Here now is Trey Turner. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
That's a foul.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Right.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. One in the inning for the Nationals on the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's 2-0 Washington. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Off the plate and low here, ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. Anderson swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Cut fastball is in for a strike, 2-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
To the plate now, Jorge Alfaro, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Ball 1.
Ball.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Now the pitch. 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
One out, nobody on. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full, 3-2. John Birdie will be next. Three-two pitch. He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fifth, not shortstop, John.
At the plate, John Birdie. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Throw over to first, and he'll be back in standing up. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Alfaro, base runner at first with 1 out. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Miguel Rojas. Ball 1, Scherzer. A right-hander standing 6'3". He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Scherzer comes set, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it, and that retires the side. Marlins leave 1. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Adam Eaton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
This is on the ground over to first. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Here's Howie Kendrick. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Swung on and missed. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Got him swinging in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down.
Well, you know you've made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Here now is Juan Soto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah!
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Good waist pitch, 1-2. Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. But he will make the catch on the dead run as he tracks it down just shy of the wall, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Second baseman, Sean Rodriguez.
Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Fouled off. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2.
Full count.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with a bat in his hands.
Into the box, Caleb Smith. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground. Here it comes, 0-2. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
2-2 for count.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
The 2-2. Fouled away. Down the left field line and deep. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he popped him up. Kendrick ranging into shallow right, but he won't get there. It falls in. But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Hey, that's a win-win right there. Solid AB by the pitcher after battling. making this pitcher work and executing and getting the result. Job well done.
Now to the plate, Jonathan Villar, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
He's set. Here it comes.
Hey, 2 options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
First and second here with nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
The batter.
Stepping up now, Harold Ramirez. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
0-1 the count. And that misses 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike 2. And try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Scherzer comes set. Here it comes. Corey Dickerson is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. And that misses 2-1.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 down, runners at first and second. The bouncer to the left side. Turner gloves it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. 3 innings complete. It's the Nationals 2 and the Marlins nothing. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the power hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman.
Ryan Zimmerman.
The pitch. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball one. First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Zimmerman, or just simply Zim. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Ripped down the first base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Here it comes. Seared down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
So now to the plate, Kurt Suzuki, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
Foul ball.
2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Skied into straightaway right. Ramirez will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Starlin Castro. He singled his last time up. First offering on its way.
That missed. That's the ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Victor Robles. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2-2.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or trying to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there, but they will not get them both as he beats out the back end and drives home the run from third.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Max Scherzer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A bouncer up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
In now is Adam Eaton, as he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Still 1-2. And it's fouled away. Hard hit ball to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Nationals 4 and the Marlins nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the outfielder Brian Anderson.
Third baseman, Brian Anderson.
Here comes the first pitch.
No, ball.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
Now the 1-0. It is taken, strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Eaton is under it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Jorge Alfaro.
Up next from Miami, Jorge Alfaro. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Now here it comes. A ball and no strikes. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Alfaro in front, 3 balls and a strike.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, John Birdie.
Stepping in, John Birdie. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Good.
Scherzer's ready. Here he comes 0-1. And he takes strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Locks him up for strike 3. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Soft liner towards short. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Juan Soto stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0 pitch. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Robert Duggar is out from the bullpen now, as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season.
Number 64, Robert Duggar.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0. Hits this one hard the other way, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now you've got a couple of guys on.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 misses, ball 2. The 2-2 swing and a liner. That's in there, base hit. And they will hold that runner over at third, as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
So here's Starlin Castro, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready with the 0-1 pitch, and a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. And it's 1-2. From the belt, the pitch high in the air out to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
That's a spot right there as the pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only 1 run scores on the sacrifice fly.
Ready once again, Victor Robles, and we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. That misses. 2-1 the count now to the National center fielder. Hit hard on the ground at first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
The pitcher, number 31, Max Scherzer.
At the plate now, Max Scherzer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. 1-0.
Hee-haw!
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Nationals are out in front here, 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and he told me he'd like to see a lot more aggressiveness in their at-bats the rest of the game. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2, and that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready now for the Marlins, Miguel Rojas. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here it comes.
Ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home.
No, that's down. Ball. (3-1). 3 balls, 1 strike. Two. Count is full.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Digging in now, Sean Rodriguez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
The 1-0.
Hey! 1 ball, 1 strike. No, that missed. That's the ball.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3 balls.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
The 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
So striding forward now, Robert Duggar. First at bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. There to play it is Castro, and he's got it for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2, Jonathan.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way.
Here.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, and Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. But they'll catch a break as the runners are going to stay where they are here as there's no advance.
I mean, he absolutely smoked that baseball right there, but was he watching it, Dan?
Oh, that was a tough one right there. You know, as a hitter, you should be thinking extra bases coming out of the box. He definitely squared this one up. Pretty good chance, though, D-Row. He should have been standing on second base with a double.
To the plate now, Harold Ramirez. Line to the right side, but that's a foul ball. Comes set and the 0-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Down the left field line and deep, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
A ball and 2 strikes. Swinging a blooper to the right side. Coming in on it is Eaton. He won't have a play, and this should finally get him on the board. Notch 1 in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
The left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
In now, Corey Dickerson. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now. And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him. Well, guys, there's an old saying about playing with matches. Certainly put himself in a tough spot with the bases loaded there.
Yeah, and I mean, he's not only playing with matches, he's lighting fires. Lack of control, serving up base hits, and just grooving one here. Really looks out of sorts right now.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. And here's a ball hit in the air. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Weak grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
The 2-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and up next will be the big catcher, Jorge Alfaro. Scherzer comes set. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball. Outside.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defenders standing flat-footed for much longer.
The 1-0 home.
Nope, ball.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
That one's in there. 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholing a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
There's ball 4.
Now batting, the shortstop, John Birdie.
Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And the hook's coming with him as that'll be all for Max Scherzer. So he'll depart here, and you know he would have loved one more out to qualify for the win, but he's gone nonetheless after 4 2/3. Daniel Hudson will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Daniel Hudson.
John Birdie will be the first one to greet him now as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. From the stretch. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
4 runs here in this half inning. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 5 innings complete. Nationals on top, 6-4. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he gave a glowing review about the quality of the swings they're putting together. He said the frequency with which they're barreling up the baseball in this one has been outstanding, and frankly, really fun for him to watch. Our researchers tell me that 7 of their hits have had exit velocities of 90 miles an hour or better, guys.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for Washington.
A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. First offering on its way. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
1-1.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
2-1 the count to Trey Turner. Now the 2-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ramirez has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 2, Adam Eaton.
Into the box now, Adam Eaton. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, one man out. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
1-1.
Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Boy, this guy's off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Stepping in now, Howie Kendrick, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch.
Ball.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Now the 2-1. On the move is Eaton. Hit the other way out toward right field. Ramirez is there. 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
A runner on first with 2 away. That evens it up 1-1. Swing and a chopper down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2-2.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Outside in a full count, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled off. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Again, another foul ball. The next 3-2. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Anderson will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nats leave a pair. They still lead it 6-4. Settling in now, Miguel Rojas. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
No, that's low.
Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. And now pitch on the way. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And in a 2-run game right here, you really don't want to walk the leadoff guy to start an inning. You've got to keep that tying run in the on-deck circle as long as you can.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Looked like he might have gotten squeezed a little bit right there, and you know he's talking to himself in his head about it. That kind of stuff goes both ways, though. Hitters get their fair share of crummy calls going against them, too.
Now batting, Sean Rodriguez. First pitch on its way. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the pitcher, Robert Duggar.
Robert Duggar.
He's set. Here it comes.
Yeah.
The 0-1 delivery. And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
1-1.
A little bit outside. 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Now the pitch.
Count is full.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Marlins down quietly. They trail it here 6-4. Seventh inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Now here's the pitch.
Pure ball, 1 strike.
The windup and the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Rodriguez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Striding in now for the Nats, Starlin Castro. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hot shot on the ground is short. He's got it. And the throw gets him at first on as fine a play in the hole as you're ever likely to see. 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 16, Victor Robles.
Digging in, Victor Robles. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. 2 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're up 6-4.
Correct.
Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. David Hernandez will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Michael Taylor will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 3.
Leading off the inning, Jonathan Villar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
0-1.
This one's flared off to the right side. Coming in on it is Eaton. Oh, and this deflects right off him.
The batter, the right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Into the box now, Harold Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
1-1.
From the stretch.
That was a classic two-hole hitter move right there, giving his boy a chance to steal a bag. Gotta be honest, in today's game, you don't see too many guys take that pitch.
He's running. Strike taken to throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
Digging in and looking for more, Corey Dickerson. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. Tried to check it and it's 0-1. Hernandez, a former Cincinnati Red. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-1 home. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Anderson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch.
You know, Matty, I'll never understand this. You work so hard throughout the course of the season and course of this game to get in 1-0, 2-0, 3-1 counts. Guarantee yourself a fastball 80 to 90% of the time, and he takes it. Just can't understand the methodology there.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Got a full count.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Wander Suero was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out.
Wander Suero.
Jorge Alfaro will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. From the stretch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
The next 1-2 pitch. Line, that's a base hit into left field. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. That makes it 6-5 now.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging 2-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
First pitch on its way. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
0-1 count. Here it comes.
That missed. That's
Now
a ball.
a curveball misses inside. One out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2. Count.
This is line to left. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And that'll plate the tying run from third as we've got ourselves a brand new ball game now.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Miguel Rojas comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
Good. Ball, that's down.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And it misses. 3-1 now.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts. You can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
Set. Here's the 3-1.
Rescue.
And he takes a pitch right down the middle.
Full count.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. The relay, too late, and he's safe at third.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And up next, the infielder, Sean Rodriguez. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No, that's inside.
3 runs already home here. Two and 0 now.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Ah!
2-1 now.
2-1.
Ah! 2-2.
2-2's the count.
The set and the 2-2.
That's the ball.
Tried to get him with the cutter, but it's a full count. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. And Suzuki able to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Marlins on top, 7-6. Yimi Garcia will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 93, Yimi Garcia.
So stepping in, Michael Taylor. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. He's set and the pitch.
Michael A. Taylor.
Garcia is a reliever known for forcing contact. Not a huge strikeout guy most of the time, but he also doesn't issue a lot of free passes either.
There's a couple of keys to being a good reliever. One, if you have great stuff and you strike everybody out, or like this guy, not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. He has good stuff, not great stuff. He's not afraid to let his defense help him out and make some plays.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1. Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Now Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Trey Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. One out, nobody on. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
1-2.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
At the plate, Adam Eaton, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. One and two now to Adam Eaton.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Wow, I want that one if I'm on the bump. But let's be real, I want all the close ones.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Now the 1-0. Out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Skied into very shallow right. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. Down a run in a tight one. It's 7-6. Will Harris will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Will Harris.
Magneuris Sierra is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The Nats are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark, so winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. The 0-2 once more. Is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Pretty standard fastball right there, 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
Count even at 2-2. Pitch on the way.
Ball.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
That is not the way he wanted to start off this half inning. It's one thing to walk the leadoff hitter, but it's even more painful when the leadoff hitter is an absolute burner and he can really wreak some havoc on the bases.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
The 0-1 on its way.
Yeah.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And he's back standing. The 0-2 home. And there he goes towards second. Taken for strike 3. The throw is there, and he's out as he's nailed by Suzuki.
The right fielder, Harold Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Harold Ramirez. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Here comes the first pitch. Two out, nobody on. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Strike taken up in the zone. The 1-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball.
curveball's in there. 1-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Suzuki corrals it, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Miami, as they still cling to a 7-6 lead. Brandon Kinsler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 20, Brandon Kinsler.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Juan Soto. First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Grounded back up the middle. On to first, and that is a big out to start the 9th.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in once again, Ryan Zimmerman. A couple of singles for him and 4 trips for him this afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Zimmerman now waiting the 1-0. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The 1-2. And another foul ball. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first takes care of Zimmerman for the 2nd out of the inning.
The catcher, number 28, Kurt Suzuki.
Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the 2nd. First offering on its way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Now this small but vocal crowd come to their feet. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw not in time, and he's in there with his 3rd hit of the afternoon. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Striding in, Starlin Castro. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. From the belt, kicks and deals.
That's the ball.
And a ball, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
A runner on first with 2 away. 2-0.
Outside. That's the ball.
Lays
Oh,
off,
that's
and it's
out.
3-0.
Here.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for, taken for a strike. And he missed with it. Ball 4, so that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Eric Thames will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 9, Eric Thames.
Wilmer Defoe will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 1, Wilmer Defoe.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Comes set, the 0-1. Last strike now for the Nats. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the catch here to end things. And the Marlins will salvage at least the finale in this 3-game series as the ball game is over.
Man, when you're leading by 6 runs, you can't let that slip away. They were thinking about the celebration in the clubhouse a little too early, and now the other guys are celebrating in that other dugout. This one's going to sting for a long time.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. The Fish used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Robert Duggar claims the win out of the pen, his first. Brandon Kinsler records the save, his second. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score for this afternoon. First, for the victorious Miami Marlins, 7 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. For the Nationals, 6 runs on 12 hits, 1 error, and 11 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to Inside the Show. Baseball is back in April. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Starting off in the National League East, Corey Dickerson was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs as the Marlins got the best of the Nats 7-6. The Phillies sent 3 balls into the seats as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 3-2. The San Diego Padres got 12 hits in this one as they pulverized the Braves 10-2. The Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 3-1. The Milwaukee Brewers launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 4-2. The Arizona Diamondbacks brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-0. The Los Angeles Dodgers amassed 14 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Rockies 8-6. The win was their 6th in a row. The Rays defeated the visiting Yankees 4-3. The Cincinnati Reds earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-0. The win was their 5th straight as a team. The Boston Red Sox completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the O's in Baltimore 6-4. The Cleveland Indians brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 3-0. They now have 5 straight wins. The Royals took down the Tigers in Detroit 4-2. The Houston Astros knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland 3-2. The Mariners pounded out 17 hits in this one as they grabbed the win over the visiting Twins 11-10. Jason Castro collected a total of 4 driven in, helping the Halos defeat the Rangers 4-2. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors. Hey there, baseball fans. Justin Allegri. The season is still young. Let's check out some of the results from yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Metropolitans combined to give up just 5 hits as they took down the Nationals in Washington 1-0. The Brewers totaled 11 hits as they took the win in extra innings over the Phillies 5-4. The Pirates snapped their 5-game losing streak as they walked off against the Reds in extra innings 2-1. The Cardinals combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the win in extra innings over the Orioles 6-4. The Red Sox hit 3 long balls as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd 6-3. The Yankees got 11 hits overall as they got the extra inning victory over the Blue Jays 7-6. Franmil Reyes drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Indians took care of Detroit 10-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The Seattle Mariners had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 4-1. Marcus Semien grabbed 3 runs driven in, helping the A's to a win over the Twins 9-5. The Rangers racked up 11 hits as a team as they defeated the visiting Angels 7-6. Thanks for tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow and all season long.